مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Again with you, Mr. Mohanned with a new lesson. It's listening. It's on page 37. Exercises A, C, and D. So open your student book, everyone, and pay attention. We have only 3 objectives for today, which are: answer 2 questions about ecotourism. Choose the correct item in 4 MC questions after listening to a documentary about ecotourism. Answer 4 questions about ecotourism. This word was mentioned 3 times in the 3 objectives. So what is ecotourism? First of all, we are going to watch a video about ecotourism, and next we are going to do what is required, which is answering 3 questions. I will leave you with the video and then I will come back later.
What is ecotourism? Ecotourism is a term used to describe travel to areas where active steps are taken to conserve and protect the environment and improve the economic and social well-being of local people. Ecotourism can be found in many different parts of the world. This term is often used in relation to tourist visits to natural environments, such as rainforests. It can also be applied to managed or man-made environments, such as urban areas. There are 3 key principles to ecotourism. The first key principle is to involve local communities in the development of ecotourism. It is important that communities maintain control over the level and kind of tourism they want in their land. Money from tourism projects should be invested in the communities who are hosting tourists rather than just to operators based outside the area. Infrastructure projects that are built to serve and encourage tourism, such as new facilities, accommodation, roads or electricity, should also be built to benefit local communities as well as visitors. The second principle is to reduce the negative impact on the environment. Ecotourism often involves visits to remote and environmentally sensitive natural areas such as forests, dunes or glacial areas. Visitors undertaking these trips should try to make sure that they follow any rules regarding litter and wildlife disturbance, and ensure that personal use of resources such as water is sustainable. Venues that host ecotourism activities, such as hotels and restaurants, should ensure sustainable practices such as using renewable energy and minimizing waste. The third principle is to respect the rights of local people. Many tourists visit a location in order to learn about local cultures and traditions. The people with the greatest knowledge about a destination are the people who actually live there, and ecotourism ventures should be managed by local communities using their experiences and expertise to promote local cultures and traditions.
Okay, having watched the video now, let's answer the questions. 1. Where in the world we can see ecotourism? Well, I think from the video it is Madagascar island, maybe. Maybe you remember better than me. 2. Is ecotourism good for the environment or bad? And how? Well, according to the video, it is good because ecotourism aims to maintain environment along with maintaining the life of the people living there, I think. 3. Is ecotourism available in Qatar? I suppose yes. I did not see anything about that, but I think yes, it's available in Qatar. Let's begin. Look at the pictures, everyone. Where would these pictures or these people or walking, taking photos, driving, or off-roading, where would that be? The first one, I think it's Galapagos Island. Yes. The second one, maybe in Qatar. Yes. Desert. The ibex. And not the ibex, maybe this is the oryx. Yes, the Arabian oryx. And the third one, I think it's in the Himalayas. One, what do you think ecotourism is? Ecotourism is a type of tourism where tourists go and contribute in maintaining the environment in these places. What are its advantages? The advantages may be maintaining the ecological regime or ecological system there, the welfare of people, maybe. Let's hear you talking. Next, is there ecotourism in Qatar or ecotourism tours in Qatar? Where did you see them? Please answer these questions if you have seen anything like that. Now we are going to listen and answer the questions.
Module 3. Globetrotting. 3A. Listening. B. You will hear part of a radio documentary about ecotourism. Listen and check your answers in Activity A.
For hundreds of years, people have enjoyed the adventure of travelling abroad to explore new countries and learn about different cultures. However, until recently, few have considered the negative effects they may be having on the places they visit. These effects include the destruction of areas of natural beauty when resorts are built, pollution caused by waste produced by large numbers of tourists, and from the vehicles they drive, and the use of too many natural resources. Local populations and wildlife suffer as a result. The idea of ecotourism is to protect local cultures and wildlife, to involve and provide work for the people who live in the area, and to broaden the minds of visitors by educating them about all aspects of the places they visit. Ecotourism is all about creating long-term benefits from tourism, not about simply avoiding environmental damage. In Kenya, for example, there are now around 50 national parks where visitors can explore jungles and mountains and go on safaris while learning about the wildlife from local guides. In the past, many of these guides and park guards used to earn a living by hunting animals, such as elephants and rhinos. Thanks to ecotourism, it has become clear that wild animals are worth much more alive in their natural environments. In fact, there is no doubt that many endangered species have survived as a result of it. Rainforests across the globe also benefit from ecotourism, especially in developing countries like Cambodia and Madagascar. When people become aware of how important the rainforests are, both as sources of employment for local people and for the world in general, they are less likely to destroy them. Ecotourism is now the fastest-growing kind of tourism worldwide, as people are starting to care more about the need to reduce their carbon footprint and protect the environment. Ecotourism encourages tour groups to be small and travel to the holiday destination to be either on foot or by local transport. Tourists mostly stay in eco-friendly accommodation, where the staff are locals with knowledge of the surrounding area, and where renewable energy is used and recycling takes place. Visitors can have an unforgettable experience in amazing natural surroundings and return home knowing that instead of harming the planet, they have made it a better place.
Okay, having listened to the audio, now please answer these questions. 1. Before the ecotourism existed, how were things different? Natural beauty was not considered important. Travelers were not interested in learning about the places they visited. There was less food, water, and wood for the people living in areas of tourism. People did not or didn't care about how tourism might cause damage to the environment. And the answer is D. People didn't care about how tourism might cause damage to the environment. Yes, that's correct. 2. Who benefits from ecotourism? Wildlife, tourists, local people, or all of the above? And I think the answer is all of the above. 3. What did some local people in Kenya used to do? Teach tourists about the wildlife, earn money by killing wild animals, learn how to protect animals in danger, help tourists hunt elephants and rhinos. And the answer is earn money by killing wild animals. Imagine that, dear students. People in Kenya or the Kenyan were killing animals for money, killing wild animals, endangered animals. 4. Why is ecotourism getting more popular? More people are choosing not to travel by car. Accommodation and transport have improved a lot. There is a greater choice of incredible holiday destinations now, or people care more now about the negative effects humans are having on the world. And the answer is yes, D. People care more now about the negative effects humans are having on the world. Let's move on to the next slide. Would you like to go on an ecotourism holiday? For me, yes, I suppose so, because it seems interesting. Why do you believe it is important to take care of places you visit? Well, I think we need to take care of every place, not only the places we visit. Every place is important because we live in this environment. We live in this environment. That's why we need to take care of it. How do some people harm places they visit when on holiday? Well, people harm places they visit by many ways. For example, at least they throw rubbish on the ground. Why is it important to educate people about the environment? I think this question can be answered as the following. It's important to educate people about the environment because we live in this environment. We share this environment, this land, this earth. We breathe the same oxygen, the same air. That's why it is important. Okay, now look at these photos or pictures. Where do you think is the first one on the left? Where is it exactly? Yes, I think it's in Africa. Yeah, the savannah. The second one, where do you think is this picture was taken? Or where do you think was this picture taken? Yeah, I think it's in an Arabian country, maybe Qatar. And what can you see in the last picture? Yes, it's a cruiser. Thank you so much, everyone, and see you next time.